So this is my audience. Do you like poisoning the ocean, the fish, or your body? While most of you may be familiar with the war on plastic in the ocean, I bet many of you are unfamiliar with what microplastics are and how they affect us. It is beneficial for everyone to know how plastic pollution harms our oceans and environment, specifically what microplastics are, their effect, and ways to help. I have taken many oceanography classes since I was in high school, which have all taught me about the threat we pose to the environment with plastic pollution. Today, I'd like to share with you what microplastics are, where they are found, and the consequences that result from microplastics. To begin with, I would like to explain to you the basics. What are microplastics? So the question is, what are microplastics? As you all know, majority of our plastic pollution ends up in our oceans. Once in the ocean, they break up into very small particles, which are called microplastics. They are usually less than 5 millimeters long, which is equivalent to the size of a sesame seed. Microplastics come from many different sources, including large plastic, for example, water bottles that break apart, resin pellets, which are used for plastic manufacturing, or from microbeads, which are small manufactured plastic beads used in health and beauty products. Microbeads ending up in the ocean has resulted in new laws being formed. According to the National Ocean Conservation website, the pressing issue of microbeads resulted in a new law. On December 28, 2015, President Obama signed the Microbeads Free Waters Act of 2015, banning plastic microbeads in cosmetic and personal care products. If these issues are ignored, then we would just continue to destroy our oceans and harm the marine life. The problem is, microplastics are hard to see even with the naked eye, so most people don't even know that they're there. Different forces are in effect when it comes to breaking down plastic. Sun, wind, waves, and heat all contribute to breaking apart the plastic. Once broken down, it closely looks like food to marine life. According to the National Geographic website, every year 5 million to 14 million tons of microplastics flow into our oceans. Now that you are familiar with what microplastics are, we are going to discuss all the damaging effects that come with microplastics. Let me inform you on the effects from microplastics. To begin, everyone knows that plastic pollution harms marine life, but most people don't know that they also harm us too. When plastic is broken down, it turns into microplastics, and then the fish end up eating and inhaling it. When fish eat these microplastics, that's when problems start to occur. According to the National Geographic website, the problem is much bigger than people realize. Scientists have found microplastics in 114 aquatic species, and more than half of those end up on our dinner plates. Because microplastics are so new to the scientific world, so far there have not been any serious threats on our food supply, but scientists are just getting started on the research and continuing to monitor the issues. So as you know, microplastics affect our health, but they also affect the marine ecosystems. When consumed by marine life, it can block the digestive tract, reduce their appetites, and change their feeding habits. If species start to eat different, it can alter the food web and result in detrimental damage. If the species starve because of the blocking of the digestive tract and start dying out, this will result in a decline in the species, eventually affecting our food web. Although learning about microplastics and the effects is important, but what good is it if you don't know how to prevent it or help the issue? According to the National Geographic website, recycling plastic and cleaning up plastic on beaches and in waterways helps prevent millions of microplastics from reaching the ocean. The easiest way to help is to clean up after your trash. Try to recycle plastic whenever you can. There are almost trash recycle bins everywhere. If you live near any type of waterway, you can sign up to help clean up the shore. A little bit goes a long way. Most people don't realize some of the simple ways to help. Here are 4 easy ways to reduce microplastics from ending up in the ocean. The first easy way is to choose to use recyclable bags at the grocery store instead of the plastic ones they offer. The second easy way is don't buy packages with excess plastic. The third way is to choose to use a glass bottle over a plastic bottle. The fourth easy way is to choose to go without a straw or choose a paper straw. A lot of restaurants offer this option today. Realize that it doesn't have to be a drastic lifestyle change. There are many simple actions that can help, which will result in the reduced amount of microplastics in the ocean. With this knowledge, you can share ideas with your friends and family and be a part of the solution. According to the Ocean Conservatory website, getting waste management right improves more than ocean health. It can increase economic and job growth, make us healthier, and reduce emission of greenhouse gases. To conclude, being aware of what microplastics are and their effect on us can help fight the war on plastic. We have discussed what microplastics are. We have looked at where they come from, their effect on the human race along with marine life. We also looked at how we can help. Now that you are more familiar with all the information about microplastics, you can take this knowledge and share it with your friends and family, and most importantly, you can help fight the war on plastic. I hope you enjoyed my speech today, and I feel that you are empowered with enough knowledge to be a part of the solution. Thank you for listening.